Everybody. So, this is going to be a collective reading, okay? Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let me put this up here. If you guys want to help me reach my gift goal, it is the Galaxy gift, okay? I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to donate to my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, I'm going to pin a comment right here for a whole whopping 60 seconds. It is going to be Sunny Divinity 007. That is on all of those platforms. Okay. Let's get into it, though. Let's get into it. All right. So, first off, I want to say you have, like, a group of people that are stalking you online, okay? And for some of you, these people are in the physical as well. But the weird thing about it is I'm hearing, like, a bunch of peers that are trying to dog you out, okay? Because whoever you are, it's like you are meant to be so successful here that these people are so, like, they've been trying to cut you down their hardest. Like, unexpected accidents, sending a whole bunch of spell work at you here because they know that this harvest is coming for whoever you are. And the thing is, you're already liberated. And I feel like they're finally, whoever this group is in particular, they're finally coming to terms with the fact that you have liberated yourself here because nothing's happening to you. Nothing is fucking happening to you. I feel like the divine is definitely ripping off the band-aid for these people. And now there's like this reckoning coming here. There's like a reckoning coming here for these people. They're going through some type of dark night of the soul is what I'm hearing. And it's like the more you stand up for yourself, the more justice comes in for you here. And I heard these people are basically trying to like burn you at the stake because you're standing up for your truth here. You could be like speaking on deception or reposting on deception that has happened to you, like toxic situations or toxic people that you have been around here. So these people want to treat you like shit because basically they've been trying to shut you up for years, is what I'm hearing. Because whoever you are, they were telling everybody else that you were two-faced, that you were this horrible person, that you needed to be disciplined. But actually, I feel like you're very intellectual, like emotionally and just as far as your IQ goes as well. Like, people are starting to look at you and they're seeing that like your heart and your mind are extremely pure is what I'm seeing, okay? That you may be somebody who has like a holistic insight or something like that, but you're very authentic, especially in the decisions that you make here. It's whoever you are, you're making decisions to make your energy better. And I see that as you have more pride in yourself, you're just pissing these people off. Whoever you are more in your masculine energy right now, and I feel like you're more in your masculine energy because of the fact that you're having to fight these people off. You really are. And there's been a lot of rituals going on here. I'm hearing to make all the chips fall down. You know what's weird is these people want to look at themselves like some type of cult, and they're just not. I can't even like call them a cult because I feel like this is a bunch of like fucking Google witches or like bitches that sit back and watch like witch talk or some shit like that. And then they're like, oh my god, look at this dope ass spell. And then they run and try to do this shit on you because they get so excited that they think something new is going to just destroy everything that's coming for you here. But they're watching you. They're watching you succeed. This whole journey that they have had, this part that they've played in your life of trying to like fuck you up and catch you by surprise. It's funny because what I'm seeing is these are the people that are caught by surprise here because for you, like, there's still opportunities coming in. I feel like when they started fucking with you and you finally woke up, you just changed the game on these people completely. So they didn't realize that you had such an advantage here. Okay, I feel like this is just because there's multiple people here. I'm getting SEX cult. Like, these people, this is like a group of people that all have like SEX with each other. There's like orgies and shit like that. Okay, these people are fucking nasty as hell. They could be passed around like some type of STDs and shit, and they just be doing strange shit, okay? Strange-ish is what I want to say. It's so interesting how resilient you are. Because when I look at this, this is like many different battles that you had to go through to focus on yourself, to focus on your purpose. And this has taken a lot of concentration. And to be able to have the concentration that you have while people are trying to strike you down and be this strong and be persistent, you have got these people freaking the fuck out because they are literally watching you break free. I feel like you already have. You are somebody who is a driving force, okay? And the fact that, I don't know what it is. I feel like these people were pulling on your sacral chakra for so long and like stealing your creative energy that now that this is blocked off, it's like I'm seeing your chakra getting brighter and brighter when it comes to that sacral chakra. And this is helping you like drive right through these people. This is one of those get out of my way or get stepped on while I move right through you, because you have wishes granted coming in. Like the confidence that you have in your guidance is what is welcoming in these opportunities here and bringing in this new era is what I'm hearing, okay? Because I definitely am seeing that there is careful step-by-step planning that God has done, like a roadmap that he's laid out. And it's interesting because for some of you, there's steps that you are making right now or things that you are doing right now that you don't like, you may not even necessarily know that they're leading you towards your purpose. For some of you, if you feel like you are drawn to completely step in a different direction or go a different way, like, okay, for example, say if you are, I'm getting architect just because I'm looking at this. Say if you're like an architect and then all of a sudden you're like, I want to be a doctor. Okay, like start over. Maybe that's what you're supposed to be doing. But make sure you're listening to these instructions, because whatever this is like a firm foundation from the divine here, like the divine working with you to make sure that, this tower is going to be a good tower. It's going to be a good tower. This is leading you toward, or leading you away from whatever you've had to deal with in the past, because I feel like you refined yourself way too much for that. There's like government officials here that are watching these people. I keep picking up on that, okay? And these people are just going wild. It's so interesting how they think that they have some type of power here, and they absolutely freaking don't. That's the thing about it. I feel like it's the inner demons that is taking over this wannabe cult of people that is like attacking you and stalking you, to where they're just not listening to the warnings here. Like these people are not listening to any type of communication about something being off, there being problems here. I'm hearing overnight barriers that are hitting these people as well. For somebody, one of these people, they woke up and there was like a bunch of crows around their car, or like a bunch of crows on their lawn or something like that. This was an omen, and it wasn't a good one either, is what I'm hearing, okay? This was like an omen to whoever this person was, this karmic, that their spell work was backfiring here. There's been so many arguments over your contract, because your contract comes with the promise of some type of dharma, oh my God, look at this, some type of overflowing blessings here. And that's what these people are pissed off about, because they're wondering, how the fuck did you do it? Like, how are you ending up in this king or queen energy after all the shit that these people have been doing? Like, you're still getting this brand new start. But what they don't realize is you've worked your ass off for this. Because I'm hearing them, they're like, oh, it's luck. Oh, it's dumb luck. This person's just lucky. No, that's not what it is. It's almost like these people think that you just walk through life carefree, even though they're the ones sending shit at you and doing shit to you. I heard one group of many for whoever you are. But it's like, no, you have literally, like I said, been a driving force. This isn't just spontaneous abundance. You've busted your ass for this. Like, you've had to change your perspective. You've had to change the way that you, like the people that you're around, the things that you're doing. Like, you had to completely revamp yourself and revamp your life here. And on top of that, when you attack somebody who's innocent, like these people are doing to you, this just adds abundance right onto it here. Like, you have literally endured, even without stability, steadily rising to security while these people have put a freaking strain on you here. It's for whoever you are. When I say there's a will, there's a way, I am so for real when it comes to that. Thank you guys so much. Like, you are somebody who is always meant to persevere. I'm hearing persevere for the long run. And they just kind of thought that this was like a false start. Because what they were looking for with all this spell work that they were doing was that, you know, you would try to get up and go, or you would try to, like start something or amp your energy up when it was the wrong time, and it would screw things up for you. But I don't think these people really understand what being guided by God is, or being guided by your ancestors are. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's freaking crazy. It's like see, look at this. This is like some type of wannabe society here, but all of these people are watching you grow. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing like crowds like coming around a computer. Like there's like, I'm seeing a laptop, and it's almost like people crowded around this laptop just like watching you, or like crowded in a community like watching you somewhere. And it's like you have completely exceeded their expectations. Like, you are just blowing up as a person. And this doesn't have to be on the internet or anything like this, because that's not really what I'm getting. It's like when you go outdoors, like, you're looking better. You're feeling better. These people can see it. Like, your light is shining brighter is what I'm hearing as well. This is God leveling the playing field, because these people have violated your constitutional rights. Like, they've made it a volatile situation for you. I'm hearing morning and night. There's constantly been hostility in your energetic and physical environment. It's like you've constantly been, like, these people have attempted to put you in the way of some type of danger here. And like, there's just so much aggression. And for whoever you are, it's so funny, because you're like the one over here that's like, you know what? I'm not dealing with the conflict. I'm seeing like anger resolving. Like, for a lot of you, you're not as angry as often. And just know that pisses these people off. When you can figure out how to not let somebody fuck up your day, you have absolutely freaking won. And on top of that, they end up getting consequences for that shit too. Yeah, whoever you are, it's like you see right through the bullshit. They never thought you would be this aware. They never thought you would be this observant. And I feel like for some of you, you have completely like busted out the secrets of what these people are actually doing. And there's some things that you have seen that they never expected you to see. Like, they never expected you to look into the unknown, to tap into your spirituality, and actually be able to like pick apart and pull out some of the things these people have done to you here, because they just figured you, I'm hearing ignorance is bliss. They just kind of figured you were going to walk through your life heartbroken and just ignorant as fuck until they drove you crazy. And that's not what happened. That is not what happened. Actually, I feel like you're illuminating things that are making people literally shit. Like, they're literally shitting, because if you're seeing these things, that means other people are as well. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just a lose-lose situation for these people. And I'm feeling like for a lot of them, they were so ambitious before to like take you down. They were like, oh yeah, we're taking this trophy. Like, we're taking this person out. The ambition, the drive has gone way down. Has gone way down. Because these people bit off more than they can chew, is what I'm hearing. A lot of these people are fucking up their own freaking reputations, trying to mess up yours. Because all it's doing is showing how low vibrational they are. How these people don't have the capability or the want to rise up, to live their own life, to mind their own business, to evolve, to change. And a lot of these people, they like to stay stuck in their same way. There's something about them not embracing change. Thank you so much. So now, this whole group of people are feeling fucking out of control. They feel very... It's almost like you're shaking their confidence because of your skills. You got a lot of people jealous of the skills that you possess, or like the way you are able to like master your emotions. They feel like you've gone from not knowing a damn thing to an expert in such a short amount of time. Like, some of these people that are attacking you are quite a bit older than you, is what I'm hearing. Like, some of these people could be 20, 30 years older than you and shit like that. And these people are still stuck in the same vibration that they've always been in here. They're wondering how you're getting these solutions, or you're figuring it out, when they don't have the ability to do that. Like, these people don't, they know that they don't have as much clarity as you do. I heard for somebody, like, you're freaking these people out because they almost feel like you're like sitting in a room listening to them. So you know how like some of y'all are being recorded and you're being watched and shit like that? The funny thing is, these people think that you're doing that shit to them. 144 in the chat, and you're not. You're not. You're actually unlocking your gifts and using these to like solve your own mysteries, is what I'm hearing, okay? And your shit actually isn't misleading information. Like, you're really getting down to the nitty gritty. And it's throwing them off. Because what they were trying to do is lead you in a whole different direction and distract you from what they were doing, but you caught on to it anyway. And it's like, now you're way ahead of them. I'm hearing 30 steps ahead of these people, and it pisses them off. Because the more they keep trying to do shit to you, the worse it ends up getting for them, and the more powerful you end up becoming. And that's what they're looking at. It's like, even though they've tried to completely destroy your independence, watch how that shit ends up skyrocketing. Watch how, like, I'm telling you, for some of you, it's just going to be like, you know, you're going to be going through all this shit, and then one day you're going to wake up and shit's just going to be popping for you. I feel like at this time, I definitely want to tell you guys, attitude is everything. Okay? Thank you so much, y'all. I know that going through this shit, sometimes it gets to people. Like, you want to be in a bad mood, or you're really down about, like, what's going on, but attitude is fucking everything right now. I feel like the more positive, the better, but also let yourself feel those negative emotions as well. Just don't stay there. Just don't stay there, okay? Because I really do feel like there's a major force going on. Like, these people are getting wiped out. This is a chain reaction of all of these people not figuring out how to control their self. Because what's wild is, by not being able to control their self, they're going to end up getting wiped out. Like, they put their self in imminent danger. Because it's almost like watching a red light flash in front of you. And it's like, hello, it's an emergency. And these people are over here like, okay, and I don't care. And this is like building and building and building too. And this is going to boomerang right back on these people. And it's their divination. Because this literally says divination on this card right here. I've been saying this for a while. I feel like somebody's ancestors, they've been throwing shit back at these karmics. But also, the thing about it is, they've been saving a little bit of spell work that these people have been throwing at a time. And I'm seeing like a huge ball of spell work that's about to be thrown right back at these people that they've been sending at you here. And they're not even going to get communication from like their ancestors, God, anybody, that this spell work is about to hit them and when it's going to hit them. But when it makes contact, like, shit is gonna fall to fucking pieces. I heard ready, aim, fire. I'm telling you. I am freaking telling you. And a lot of these people, it's like they're gonna be completely intoxicated at this time. So the thing about it is, it's gonna get worse and worse for them. Because while you've been alchemizing the little bit of energy that you've had to catch from these people, or you've been throwing back this little bit of energy, the energy that they're getting back is going to be 10 times worse than the energy that they've thrown here. And I feel like, because they have this heart made of glass, I'm hearing heart made of stone. It's going to aim like right, like for somebody, there could be somebody here that has like heart failure or like heart issues or something like that. For whoever this is, karmic, so that people don't get it twisted if they do have heart issues. I'm talking about a karmic. Whoever this karmic is, like this karmic with heart failure or heart issues or something like that, they're going to get it real bad. This person's already very fragile, very sensitive is what I'm hearing as well. There's also somebody here that's involved in this. This is a karmic. Let me clarify, because a lot of people get pissed at me in the comments because I'll say something about heart failure and they'll be like, I'm not a karmic. And it's like, if you're not a karmic, then don't say you're a damn karmic. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a karmic. But there's another karmic here, and this person works in like the nursing industry, like some type of like travel nurse, or like in-home care, or something along those lines. This person is connected to this as well, and they're about to get fucked up too. They're about to get fucked up too. Like a brand new beginning to hell. Crappily ever after is what I want to call this shit. This person could be a woman, whoever this nurse is. Okay? But there's going to be a lot of chaos and conflict. Because people are trying to block your happiness. And it's so weird how, like, these people are so fucking focused on, like, opening up your energy and, like, trying to just, it's like whether they're doing this online and talking to you directly, or they're doing it in the spirit or in the physical, because for all of us it's different. For some of you it's all three. It's so crazy because just the amount of time these people have spent trying to make you feel like you're nothing, or make you feel like you're small, or express to you that like you aren't shit. Like, I hope that really shows you how you have a group of ain't shit motherfuckers here that are just trying to make sure that whoever you are, you don't freaking get your flowers, whether you're a male or a female. You know what I'm saying? It's freaking wild. It is wild, and it's all because you're very original. Whoever you are, there have been many people that have tried to be like you, many people that have tried to copy you, and none will ever be able to. Yeah, they desire to be like you. They can't. That's the thing about it. We're all made individual for a freaking reason, is what I'm hearing. You just shine brighter than this whole group of people put together. You could put all these dim-ass lights together, and they still wouldn't shine as bright as you. And I feel like this group of people is pretty hefty. And these are a bunch of freaking thieves. I don't know. They're going around asking a bunch of questions about you as well. Or like, I'm hearing mischievous. They're just over here like trying to scavenge for any type of information they can about you. Any type of information they can about your gifts. Anything they can do to stop you from moving forward here. Because whoever you are just way too freaking centered. It's like you took the long way, and I'm going to tell you right now, like, this shit is going to pay off. Your patience is definitely going to pay off. Even though sometimes you feel like it's not, it is. Like, the energy is just heating up. And I heard your ancestors are just getting started. Your ancestors are just getting started here when it comes to these people. Because I feel like in the spirit realm, because the unseen's giving me like the spirit realm, these people are getting their ass handed to them. In the physical, they're over here not able to even alchemize the energy that's coming back to them that they sent out. I'm seeing it like stick onto them like glue, like super glue. And it's like if they are happy or if they have any luck, it is short-lived. I'm seeing a lot of these people in this group. It's like how they used to have luck and they'd be like, oh yeah, this is my lucky week. This is my lucky month. They might get about an hour where they feel lucky and then some shit falls down on them. It's so short-lived. And this is what karma will do to you here when you sit there and try to be slick. You know what I'm saying? These people refuse to go in a different direction, so now there's no way out. I feel like they were being told multiple different times to back out. You can leave and take the karma that you've already acquired, or you can keep going and it can come to you even worse. And they were like, no, we're going to keep going. And now it's a domino effect. Now it's a domino effect. These people can't find their way out of this whole situation. They're in their south node and they're freaking stuck there. Every plan that they make is completely destroyed. And on top of that, they keep trying to figure out where you're going, and they can't figure that out anymore either. I heard fucking shameful. And this is happening in perfect timing too. Because I feel like for whoever you are, it's like you're standing at the precipice of success. And you're getting ready to completely walk away from a lot of these situations and a lot of these people to pursue an extension of your path to where you have more freedom here. Even though, of course, we all know that like when you're getting attacked, like you're always going to get attacked by somebody here, but we're not too worried about that. These people just need to accept defeat. That's the whole thing about it. And it's crazy to me how you just look at these people and it's like a group of loose ass cannons. That's what I'm literally seeing here. Like a bunch of not activated people who are asleep as fuck, who haven't had a rebirth since they came out their mom's coochie. Like, let's call it what it really fucking is. Like, these people have not had a rebirth since they came out the fucking palooch, dude. And it's crazy that they don't see how much of a loose fucking cannon this whole group of people are. It's like being in a whole bunch of different bodies, but all having like one brain. That's what I'm definitely getting. And that's part of the freaking problem, is none of these people think for themselves. Like, they all sit there and amp each other up to do this stupid ass shit. And then they're over here confused why there's nothing but problems in their life. Problem after problem after problem. Yeah, these people are getting sat the fuck down because it's time for them to be removed. They're not a part of your journey anymore, is what I'm hearing. So you've got some ancestors coming in to snatch these people the fuck up. Because they're not just going to sit here and disguise themselves in your energy, take your energy, and then be living under your protection and ride your coattail to whatever this next season in. That's not fucking happening. Because they're still over here not only muddling in your business, but completely in a distorted view here. Like, you can't bring when you're walking into the sunshine and you want to actually get some sun on you, you can't bring somebody with a negative cloud over them, especially somebody who's under judgment. And see, that's what they're presently going through while you're presently, like, rapidly growing and figuring out how to get to this enjoyment in your life. Yeah, so you're being uprooted. This is like if you were a tree, you being pulled out of the ground and put somewhere else. Because it's like you can't thrive wherever this is. You're just completely, I feel like you're completely out of place. Wherever you are. You were here for a mission. You were around these people for a mission because you were a lesson to these people. And even though things are working against you, just know it's all going to work out. There is new things on the horizon for you here, and I'm hearing like things are going to be a little bit easier for you as well. Like I said, there's sudden change right there. And I was saying earlier, I'm like you're just going to wake up one day and shit's going to get better. You're going to be able to move on. You're going to look back at the past and freaking laugh about that shit. Because the change here is that instead of dreaming of these big possibilities, instead of planting these seeds, you've already planted these seeds. And they're growing now. They've already started to grow. They've already started to blossom. See, that's why these people are over here discussing you. Trying to hold on to you here. Because whoever you are, you're going to be bigger than anybody in this group has ever imagined they could be. That's wild. See, look at them on some sneaky squirrel shit. Trying to figure out how to stop your movement, but they can't. Because whoever you are, you're not stuck. You're not freaking stuck. And the divine's going to guide them right the fuck away from you. I heard whatever is necessary to make sure that you can be on your divine path in your destiny. And this is like no divine being left behind type of energy. And it's so crazy how, like, you know what? I'm getting a lot of energy to where I don't know if, like, for some of you, it's like people literally talking shit to you. Like, this could be online or whatever, but for others of you, this is, like, spiritually. It's like people are trying to hit you where it hurts. Like, they could be saying things like, you know, you're ugly, you're worthless, you're never gonna be anything, you're fat, you're stupid, like, whatever the hell it may be, because I'm hearing a bunch of negative-ass shit, and it's crazy because I'm seeing, like, a shield around your heart to where it's like, you're like, okay, I've been through all that shit before. Like, okay, this isn't anything that anybody hasn't said about me before. And all it's done is make you stronger for whoever you are, because you're vibrating with abundance. Like, you see clearly exactly what these people are trying to do, and I'm proud of you, because for whoever you are, I feel like they've thrown everything in the book they can at you as they continue to try to do it, and you're just rising above anyway. Like, you're using these people as stepping stones, which they should be, because these people are nothing but stepping stones to your arrival to this brighter future. Because I feel like there's a lot of steady forward movement here. I'm seeing for a lot of you, I remember when I was reading like a couple months ago, the collective energy, and I'm proud of you guys because I was like, keep moving forward. And for a lot of you, I was like, keep moving forward even on the days that you really don't want to the most. And I'm seeing, like, in my mind's eye, a lot of you are absolutely freaking doing that. Like, even on the days where you feel at your lowest, even on the days where you feel heartbroken, even on the days when shit isn't going your way, like, you're still moving forward. And it's like your belief system has gotten stronger as well. So it's like what was once tearing you down or making you feel torn up inside, it's lessening or it's not working anymore. You've liberated yourself from that. That's crazy. I feel like I'm proud of you guys. Because honestly, like you're letting this shit fly right over your shoulder, right over your head. You're like, it's over and done with. And you're realizing that like you have the power to either wallow in that shit or say, you know what? I know who I am. I know what I'm about. And like you express yourself when need be. But other than that, you're turning a blind eye or turning a blind ear. These people just really want to be heard. They really want to be freaking heard, because that's the whole point, is to get into your head to stop you from being great. Because whenever I see elephants, I think of how big they are, like how great they are, how powerful they are. And it's wild because even with barely any support, you're still moving easily through these obstacles. Yeah, there's been a lot of movement here too. I heard a lot more than before. And it's because of you pushing through this energy even when you don't feel like it. And look at these hoes over here. As much as you think, you know these people that are talking shit about you? As much as they're over here blabbermouthing, oh, you this, you that, you this, you're a piece of shit, whatever the fuck they say about you, right? They're thinking in their mind, they're like, damn, they're like, this person is fucking kicking ass. Like, I want to be like this person. I wish I could do it like them. But see, they have to, they can't admit that shit. Not to themselves, not to their little group, wherever it freaking may be, Illumination in reverse. They can't freaking admit that shit. And what's crazy is, every single one of these assholes that is coming up against you are going to watch y'all get like once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. Are going to watch you guys be successful. Are going to watch you guys go places. And it's almost like I'm seeing so many divine beings, and it's like grouped up, okay? And the divine beings, I'm seeing like everybody else as like a red marker, and the divine beings are like blue. And it's like I'm seeing groups of red with little bits of blue in the center, and like the blue's just getting picked out and put over to the side. And it's like people are going to have to watch you be picked up, lifted into these major opportunities. Boss, CEO energy, like that's your judgment. That is your freaking judgment for all of these people trying to stab you in the back. And the craziest part is all of this deliberation, all of this shit that they have done, and they still couldn't figure out how to be valid in the energy. Like a whole group of bitches that don't even support each other came to team up against you to make sure that you had no support. Make that shit make fucking sense. Bunch of goddamn chameleons. For real. Like, a lot of these people don't even want to fucking collaborate with each other anymore. Because they can't even get any input on you. Nothing valuable, at least, is what I'm hearing. So they're over here pissed off. Because you know how people say it's darkest before the dawn? Nah, there is no dawn for these people. It's like they're going into a period where it is full fucking darkness. Where it's like, because they chose to not awaken, they chose to keep going on with their bullshit. That's where they're going to end up, and that's where they're going to stay here. With nothing but obstacles to overcome, and no clarity on how to get out of it either. They made these choices. Everything is a freaking choice. And they had multiple different choices to move the fuck on, and they chose not to. A couple of these people are literally going to transition into the spirit world like they're going to die. And what's crazy is they don't even see that shit coming too. This is going to be like sudden deaths and shit like that are going on. But I'm telling you, like, the pressure is on in this energy. Because whoever you are so highly protected. And there's so many good things coming in for you here. I feel like a lot of these people are trying to stop you from being heard, stop you from being in the spotlight, and they don't want some type of message of good news. Oh, okay. What problems? They don't want you to get a message of the bullshit that they were creating behind your back here. This shit they were trying to get you tangled up in. I feel like you already know anyway. The only thing that hearing it in the physical is going to do is just reassure your intuition at this point. Because you know that these people have literally gone to Like, they've literally had no boundaries when it comes to trying to make you feel like you don't belong, make you feel like you don't fit in, destroy everything that you build, steal from you, lie to you, try to take you out. Like, you already know how hateful these people are. So all it would be is validation of what you already freaking know here. But I do feel like there's going to be a turn of events where you're going to find out some of this shit, or for some of you, you're going to find all of it out. And you're going to be able to let it go. You're going to be able to let it go and just continue to be successful. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to let this be a driving force for you. It's one of those things where, like, when you come to an obstacle in the future, you're going to be like, you know what? I got through all of that shit, so I'm going to get through this too. You're going to be like, it's one of those, I've made it through 100% of the shit that I've gone through already, so I can make it through this. Like, there's a lot of longevity in the energy. Where you're going to realize, if you haven't already, how unstoppable you truly are. Especially when it comes to, like, investing in yourself. Or always figuring it out. I'm hearing resources. When it comes to, like, income, prosperity, opportunity, whatever it may be. Because I feel like for the collective I'm talking to, you're very good at figuring things out. You're very good at figuring things out. But, like, your season of losing, like, this shit is definitely melting away. Because now I feel like whoever you are, you're not uncommonly bonding with people. You're breaking toxic cycles and toxic relationships, and you've actually stayed away from them this time. For some of you, you could have been, like, easy to forgive in the past, and, like, somebody would screw you over and you would forgive them or something like that. And I feel like for a lot of you, before blessings came in, God wanted you to stop running into the same type of people, or stop forgiving the people that were screwing you over that you knew weren't going to change. Because for some of you, you were always running into, like, the same exact type of people, whether it be in friendships, relationships, even if it was, like, completely new people. Like, you could have moved to a new place and found the exact same type of people. It was all learning to navigate away from those people. And I feel like, even though some of you may feel like this has taken a long time, it was the time you needed to make sure that it was never going to happen again. Like, there's a lot of illumination that's gone on here, is what I'm hearing. Because this was all about you being in tune with others. Like, not just in tune with yourself, but in tune with other people's energy. Like, not just taking people for some of you, it's like not just accepting people for the value you could see them bringing to the table, but understanding that, like, somebody's value isn't worth shit if they don't value their self. Learning that, like, if people don't value, they have no business, or value you, they have no business in your life. This is a lot of grounding that's gone on. I feel like you're so much more of a grounded person now. And you've evolved a lot. You've evolved a lot farther in this life for a lot of you than you did in a past life. Or multiple different past lives that you had. Because I'm seeing for, like, a few of you in here, in your past lives, you just got to the point where you eventually were like, okay, fine, just walk all over me, I don't care. Like, you kept encountering those same people, and you were like, you know what, this is all I'm worth, this is all I'm stuck with. And you're not doing that in this lifetime. I'm getting, like, I'm seeing the words no more, like, in big lit up letters. It's like you're not taking it anymore. You're ready for a completely new endeavor. You're ready for a completely new endeavor. And I keep telling you, like, your ancestors are super proud of you, because it's like playing a game that you didn't know that you were playing, and you won. Ending cycles and completing cycles, like I said, that you did in a past life here, and breaking through the illusions and the projections, which was really hard, because I feel like there's a lot of magic going on. And not letting yourself get sucked back into those projections or the bullshit here. I'm hearing, like, for a lot of you, having to learn how to, like, counteract this divination as well. Yeah, a lot of you have been manifesting wealth, and this prosperity is going to come in the perfect time. It's going to come in the perfect freaking time. And you deserve it. Because this isn't just, like I said, this isn't just fighting in the physical. This is fighting a lot in the spirit. These people like to play fucking dirty. So whoever this group of assholes is, they definitely like to fight in the spirit more than in the physical because they're scared of you. They're scared of you both ways, but they're more scared of you in the physical. It's easier to block somebody's view in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's become a complicated situation because going into your energy now, there's so many roadblocks that it's almost like a labyrinth or a maze that they can't get out of anymore. So it's gone from easily walking into your energy to extremely hard. And I feel like this was deliberately. Like you and your ancestors have put up like a labyrinth in your energy here that leaves these other people freaking defenseless. And literally has them barely getting out of your energy on time and regretting that they even went into it or coming out disappointed. I'm hearing because you're not in past energy anymore. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to tell these people that shit. You left your past energy in the past. And it's like now you stepped into this more superior energy that you were supposed to be in, like North Node energy, which is just shutting all of this shit down. And the thing about it is, like your North Node energy, though they want to steal this energy from you, it's extremely suffocating to them. It's extremely suffocating to these people. Because you've excelled way too fast. That's part of why these people are sitting here trying to do things to make you feel insecure as well. Because there's a lot of like trying to play on your confidence. They feel like if you're not confident in yourself, then you won't create or you won't take care of yourself because they see you and you're a visionary. I know that you see yourself as that as well because you are. You are a visionary. Like that's why God put you in the position that he put you in. Because I feel like not only are you a trap, but you're a de-escalator. So when people come to you, they can either change and come to God and make amends for who they are, like get into alignment, or they get fucking crushed by karma. Absolutely freaking crushed. So it's almost like people can either choose to, become part of the divine tribe, or they can choose to fall the fuck off. And you kind of like give them that bridge or give them that window. Of course, they'd still have to pay their karma. But the thing about it is for some of you, you have the ability to give these people that freaking window here. Because whoever you are, like being in your energy or just being around you, it's, what do I want to say? It's not like, okay. It's not just that it's a pleasure, but it's like a, how do I want to say this? I don't know. Hopefully it'll come to me. But it's like a pleasure. Oh, it's like a leisure. Exactly. It's a leisure. Like it's not something that you just get access to. Like people don't come across people like you all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because these people, thank you so much. Like they're imploding. Over here playing follow the leader, and this leader is literally leading them right off a cliff to their own freaking demise. I heard they chose the wrong side. And that's the thing about it, is like a lot of these people chose the side of fucking hate. They felt like it was less effort to try to sacrifice you. Yes, privilege is another word for it as well. That was actually the word I was thinking of too. But they felt like it was easier energy to sacrifice you, but actually it's made it so much harder on their whole life. Because when you try to attack somebody that's here to do good and that's purpose driven, you're always going to lose. These people were actually asked to connect with the divine at one time and have some type of spiritual awakening. I'm hearing put their swords down when it came to you, and they refused. They refused. Now it's like I'm seeing Alice in Wonderland when she falls down that black hole, but just imagine like falling down that black hole for the rest of their life. This whole community of people. And see, they don't like you because whoever you are, like you're standing in your truth or you're speaking your truth, one of the two. Doesn't matter. But I feel like these people are not only, like, they're stalking you on social media, but they're also stalking you in the physical for some of these people. Not all of them are. Some of these people don't even know you. They're just over here stalking you on social media and shit. Keeping up with what you're currently doing. And then speaking spell work over, you know, your Facebook, your TikTok, your Instagram, your YouTube, whatever the hell it is that you may have. But they don't want that shit to be known. Like, see, the thing about it is they don't want anybody knowing about anything that they're doing, but it's too fucking late. Because that's part of this magic backfire, is the stories that they have tried to keep hidden are being told. And there's going to be like groundbreaking developments and a lot of, you know, these crimes being solved and people being caught here. Especially because I feel like these people are stupid as hell when they try to like tap phones and do things like that, because there's a lot of these people here that are tech savvy. They clone phones and tap phones and do all this other shit. They clone SIM numbers. And I feel like all they've done is actually leave their fingerprint and set theirself the fuck back. Because see, the thing about you is like you're always going to be taken care of. There's always going to be a safety net for you. And this is like your divine support here. While these people can't even figure out how to relax at this time. I'm just seeing these people furious because you're still finding relief through all of this freaking bullshit here. You're still figuring out how to purify yourself through all of this bullshit here. Like the warmth that radiates off of you irritates the shit out of these people. I don't know why, but I'm smelling like toast, okay? Or I'm smelling like, this could be like toast or like Ritz crackers or something like that. It's like bread or crackers of some sort. Don't know why that's significant, but I'm smelling it right now. Yeah, see, what's happening is exactly what these people don't want, is there's attention that's focused on them here. And I feel like with these people, they don't know how to act well under pressure. They don't. And the thing of it is, they don't really have any options on how to, like, where to go or what to do. Because it was like there's no alternatives here. There's no, I keep saying it, there's no way of getting out of whatever this karma is. Because they use their own free will and enjoy destroying you. Like, look at this. These people just rallied the fuck up. Sharing your energy amongst all of these freaking people here. While for the longest time, thank you so much, you were trapped. And I feel like this is spiritually as well. This could have shown as like, in the physical for my divine beings, this could have shown as like you not having a place to live. Your money being horrible. Like your car breaking down. Things like that. That you've experienced. Health problems possibly as well for somebody. But it was all ways to try to trap you or control you here so these people could divvy up your energy. I heard him build a reputation with it to where they would be looked at as poised, as balanced, as skilled or talented, and they're not. They're actually freaking not. See, they need you to be skilled or talented or poised. They need your energy, and that's what they're losing, is your energy here. And that's a crisis for these people. Like they're coming to that truth that in all reality, when you're in devil energy, you ain't shit. You aren't shit. And when you work with the devil or you work with these lower level deities, what ends up happening is it always turns out in fucking crisis. It always turns out to be more of a hassle than it is a help. And they were looking forward to all these future gains that they're never going to end up having now. Like, they could have fought through their karma and worked it the fuck out, and they chose not to do that. And it's just like letting the mischief get to the point where it's fucking out of control. Like, no nobility, nothing when it comes to these people. They don't care about others. They only care about their damn self and what can be poured into them here. I heard unethical. The shit that they've been doing to you is like unethical. Could literally drive a person to take their own life. And I feel like these people have done that to others before. And in all reality, I don't care if your hands are clean or dirty. If you have mentally driven somebody to take their own life, you are a murderer in my eyes. Period. These people are a bunch of fucking murderers. And they're going to be judged for every kind of life that they have driven to take their own life, or anybody that they have actually taken their life. Because some of these people have actually taken the life of other people here with their own fucking hands. Because that's what makes them feel alive. That's what gives them some type of adrenaline rush. And that's crazy that you literally have to take somebody out to feel some type of value in this world. To feel some type of like fulfillment. That's crazy. Some of these people literally are helping in this whole situation, like the ones that don't know you, because they're getting paid. They're bored. They're over here just passing fucking time. But it's been so repetitive for whoever you are. Don't worry, because I'm telling you, like, things are being de-escalated. Somebody needs to work with amethyst. Like, you need to get an amethyst stone to protect your crown chakra or something like that, is what I'm hearing. Because these people really are, like, going hard to try to fuck with your head. Or for somebody, you can get like an amethyst stone. You could carry it with you if you don't want to wear it. And then like every time that you start to think like negative thoughts and things like that, like literally take that stone and put it on the top of your head and just pray. Just pray. It's almost like these people think that they have control over what fate is. What your fate is, and they don't. They don't even have control over their own damn fate. Like, look at these people acting a fool and acting a freaking mess. If they had control, like, you would have been gone already. Like, something would have happened to you already. And it still hasn't yet. Like, you're still here standing in your power. And it, like, honestly, in my opinion, that's some true grit. When you have a backbone to endure all the shit that these people have freaking put you through. Especially all these attempts to unalive you. This is a lot of attempts to fucking unalive whoever you are. And some of these people, it was like trying to teach you a lesson because you literally eliminated them from your life, or you kicked these people out of your life. You were like, I don't want to contract with you. Whether this be love, family, friends, doesn't matter. Because for some of you, like, you have exes, family, and friends that are doing this shit all because you don't want a connection with them anymore in any way, shape, or form. And they have some type of resentment or hatred towards you. Because you're not heartbroken about it and you're not suffering because these people are not in your life. You're actually doing better. I feel like you don't regret the decision at all. Because you're ready to attract people that actually care about you. If someone's going to be in your life, they're going to actually love you or actually care about you, period. Like, that's what you're aiming for in this new life, is what I heard. Going forward. It's not just about money to whoever you are. It's about being able to have emotionally stable people around you, people that actually love you, care about you, want the best for you. It's like the whole shebang, you know what I'm saying? I feel like for whoever you are, money is like the least of it for you. Because whoever you are, it's like, it's just been tireless. You love to learn, but it's like, okay, I wanna learn a lesson about. I'm hearing like for somebody, you're like, I've learned a lot of lessons, but I wanna learn what genuine love feels like. I wanna learn what genuine friends look like. I feel that. I can relate to that. You're like, I'm tired of playing with motherfuckers. Like, let me learn a good lesson. But I feel like for whoever you are, be thankful because you've been through all the shitty parts of life. So when you come into this next part of life, you now know exactly what you don't want. When it comes to friends, when it comes to family, when it comes to lovers, when it comes to situationships in your life, you know what you don't want. And you're able to recognize this shit as well. Some people in this world, they go back and forth their whole life. It's like something good, something bad, something good, something bad. I'm seeing like the she loves me not pedals. I'd rather just get all the bad shit out of the way. Cool. Give me all the bad shit so I can recognize what the fuck's going on. And then I can get on with my life and have the last part of my life be the happiest part of my life. I heard, and that's the plan. For that to come into fruition, because like you, whoever you are, you have completely taken back control. So once when you felt like you may have limited freedom of control over what's going on, you're realizing that like God is in control and you are in control, and that's canceling out whatever this bullshit spell work is that's trying to trap you or make you feel like you can't move forward or make you feel like you can't reclaim your power, because you already have and you already are. So there's some type of reset coming here. I feel like in your reset, I just want to tell you, you're going to make a lot of people feel threatened. If you have not already figured out the art of not giving a fuck, go find yourself an Aquarius. We will teach you how to not give a fuck. Because this is a season where even if people think that you are an asshole or you are a bitch because you don't give a fuck about something, you're going to have to not give a fuck anyway. Because if you gave fucks out to every single thing that somebody said or did, you would be in a whole world of trouble with your head in the freaking sand. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're avoiding in this new season. That is what we are running from. We are steering clear from that shit. Let people feel threatened. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to explain a fucking thing, because you're rising up and this is your time to focus on yourself. Because you've overcome so many freaking battles in your life, and just know that that things are going to go up from here. You have literally already hit rock bottom. You've literally already hit rock bottom. And now it's time for like that rare event where wishes come in and are actually granted, where all of this hardship, you look back at it as just a setback to catapult you forward, more like a slingshot. The misfortune, look at it like a slingshot, because it's about to catapult you into your dream life. And you've got to believe that shit too. I do want to say, for a lot of people that you're like, oh, this shit's never going to happen, I'll see it when I'll believe it when I see it, shit like that. That's a lot of why you continue to keep getting set back. Faith is fucking everything. Blind faith is so important in this season. I want to keep freaking reminding people that shit. Truly. Because if you're in the mindset where you're going to be stuck in adversity, guess where the fuck you're going to be? Stuck in adversity. Like, for real. Like, if you shut yourself down, if you cut off your own head, I mean, that's what's going to happen. Like, if you're finding fault in everything and being a glutton for punishment, those blessings can't come in. This good life can't come in. We got to remember that our mind is a tool as well. Absolutely, like delusional faith. Feed that fucking delusion, honey. Feed that fucking delusion. Seriously. Just know that like your abilities, your faith, your ancestors, your angel, that hard work that you're putting in, it's not all going to be for nothing. Things are being organized perfectly in your life so that you can succeed. And I feel like you're even though a lot of the shit you went through is fucked up, you're being equipped. You have been being equipped for any of the tasks that are coming in the future towards you, and for some things that are going to come to occasionally remind you of your past and where you don't want to be and what you don't want to go. Like what you don't want to go near, who you don't want to go near. Because even though everything sucked, you now have a lot of resources here, a lot of tools. This is like going from a hammer to this whole wall right here. You got the tool belt and everything, honey. The electric tools and all of it. And that's the damn truth. I feel like for a lot of you, you learned how to set some strong ass boundaries. And that's super important. Whether it's a relationship, a job, just life in general, setting boundaries, what you will and won't put up with. But this took a long time to refine yourself. When people, like, I always think about, like, when people say aging like fine wine, the longer you take sometimes to learn these things and perfect these things, the better they end up being when you develop them over time. And I feel like this was also a long period of purification for you too. Because you had to, like, for some of us, like, when you love somebody, when you pour into somebody, whether it be a friend, a relationship, or a family member, you take on some of their energy as well. Thank you so much. And for a lot of you, you're dispelling that energy that doesn't belong to you anymore. So that you can be judged fairly. Instead of standing beside somebody that, you know, you're going to be judged like that person when you damn well know you don't deserve it. It's like you're going to be judged fairly apart from these people. Because you don't have that energy anymore. This is like a whole ass, like, spiritual and physical graduation for a lot of you. And understand that it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. You could be going through this at any stage of freaking life. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, it's something to celebrate. I don't care how long or short it took you to do it. Because everybody's on their own journey. Everybody does it in their own time. And it's always the perfect timing for whoever you may be. So there could be somebody who healed at 21, which is cray, right? But then there's other people that don't heal till they're in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s. And there's nothing wrong with that. The whole point is to get it. The whole point is to do it. The whole point is to be successful. That's all we're looking for. That's all we're worried about, right? Because what's the information? What is the point of getting the information if you don't understand it? You know what I'm saying? What would be the whole fucking point of all of these lessons that we've all had if we didn't actually, like, understand the lesson? There would be no point of it. But, like, you took the road less traveled, which is like taking the deep dive in. Like going in depth when it came to, like, your emotion, when it came to your journey, when it came to your lessons here. And then the universe is acknowledging that. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. That's why you're going to end up in that energy. That's why you're being provided for, cared for by the universe. Because this is an acknowledgement from the ethers. Because it's hard to detach. It's hard as human beings. I'm seeing all these threes on the board. We like to communicate. We like to communicate. We like to be around other people. We're social creatures, period. I feel like personally, no human being is meant to be alone. They're just not. Whether it be, you know, you have kids, you have friends, you have a lover, you have family, whatever it may be. I feel like none of us are meant to be segregated forever in isolation and closed off so that we can learn, so that we can have a rebirth. Abso-fucking-lutely. But just alone forever? Ew. Ew. That's yucky to me. I wouldn't want to be that way. Because life just isn't about the lessons. It's like about having fun too. And I feel like more of you are getting back in touch with that fun side. Or you're about to start. Where you start dreaming again, like when you were little. and you have these aspirations and you're looking for things that make you feel free, things that make you make your vibration raise, you'll be able to handle stress a lot better, or you're handling stress a lot better for some of you. Thank you so much. And a lot of this is like letting go. For a lot of you, you've had to let go of some heavy shit to find your way, because it was keeping you stuck and you weren't going to go anywhere. It's like you could see the path in front of you and you could see where you needed to go, but for some of you, for a long time, like, you couldn't let go of some things. But see, that's why you were only able to look at the path for a while or know what you were supposed to be doing, and you're like, why am I not moving? Because you have to let go to be able to find your way. That's part of the plan. Heavy things can't go with you on the lighter part of your journey, is what I want to say. You're going to have other shit to carry. Good things. That's why it's so important for people to drop their burdens. You know what I'm saying? The number 333 could be significant, because I'm seeing it on the board right now as well. And I feel like you came to that rationality as well. Whoever you are, you're a very smart person. When it comes to the way that your mind works, this collective I'm speaking to right now, like, you're very intelligent, very stable mind. Emotions as well, but your mind. But I'm seeing a lot of harmony in the future. That's what you're aligning with as you move forward. Look at how that baggage is being dropped. Those heavy burdens are being dropped. And you're going to feel so much better. And not only that, but you're going to feel so much more powerful. And you're going to see that as well. And it's crazy because I'm seeing for some of you, it's like when you heal through shit, or there's like certain burdens you drop, you're like, damn, I saw it. And I knew that I needed to get rid of this. For some reason, I just didn't. And it don't even be down on yourself. Just know that it wasn't your time yet. And there ain't a damn thing wrong with that. Just know that as you move forward, like, you are the author of your own story. At this point, like, fuck the praise from anybody else, right? Like, we are here to please God, to drop our egos, to learn how to unite and work together, to become more powerful, to leave a legacy that's more than houses and cars and things like that, but like knowledge and wisdom and strength, love, togetherness. And I feel like a lot of you see that clearly. Like, that is what real legacy is, to me, at least personally. Like, you will always be, once you take off the rose-colored glasses, you never go back. So at this point, just be secure in yourself, knowing that, like, you are the nonconformist, and there's not a fucking thing wrong with that. You are standing for justice, for what you feel is right. And there's not a damn thing wrong with that. And you know what? Even though you're going through all this hard shit, like, you can still enjoy the ride. You can still enjoy the ride. The connections that you make along the way. You can actually appreciate the good and the bad things. Especially, like, those of y'all empaths that, like, you feel everything. Appreciate that you can feel like that. I feel like not everybody's an empath. That's my personal opinion, but I feel like not everybody has empathic abilities. So those of you that you have extremely strong empathic abilities, embrace that. Be so glad that you can feel the good and the bad. And just don't internalize it. That's my advice. Don't take it personally. Don't let it like hit your heart in a certain way that makes you give up on life or give up on people, because if we all gave up on people or gave up on each other, like, there would be nobody out here rallying for everybody. And we need as many people out here rallying for collectives as we possibly can, all working together. All working together as a unit. And that's what I feel like we're pulling toward in this life. Because that's an asset. When we can all stand shoulder to shoulder, like every single race, every single gender, in unison, like that will be a day that is going to be so fucking triumphant. And I believe that one day, for the majority of the human race, that's going to happen, because a lot of us have a fucking brain in our head. Anybody else who's like racist or anything like that, those people can go on their little fucking island, because we don't care about that shit. Because in all reality, we're all in different shapes, sizes, and colors. And think about that too, because I always talk about how we're all a piece of the divine puzzle. And if you think about it, when you look at a puzzle, they're all different shapes, sizes, colors, just like we are. And wouldn't that be a cool puzzle to see? Just everybody coming together like that and becoming so powerful and like helping to like awaken and stimulate other people. Thank you so much. But there's some huge changes here. Like, the universe is literally shifting so much, I feel like, at this time. So if you feel like you're stuck, you're not stuck. Just know that everything that you're going through is a temporary setback. Every detour that you have been going on, these people don't have fucking control over that. This is meant for you to go on that. It's meant for you to go on that detour. Because every little bit and piece of what you're going through, good and bad, is helping you regain parts of yourself. Restore parts of yourself. Grow parts of yourself. And that includes other people as well. I think that people always forget that we heal other people. And while we do that, we heal ourselves as well. It's like a dual purpose. Thank you so much. All the people. I'm gonna have to listen to that. You know what? You want to know something weird? I think the only Beatles song I've heard is All You Need Is Love. And then, like, weren't they the ones who sang that Yellow Submarine song? I think that's it. But I'm gonna have to listen to that song. I don't know why. I never listened to the Beatles, and I don't know why. Not really sure. So interesting. Thank you. Yeah, see, when it comes to these people, it's like your space has completely changed. The frustration and this card being orange tells me that it's like, not only is it harder to get into your the sacral chakra and steal from it, but like, look at how it just doesn't fit. These people are squares and you are a whole circle, honey. Yeah, so look at this. It's rejected. Any sacral chakra attacks right now, these are both orange coming out like that, are rejected. Your ancestors are like, absolutely fucking not. Any chakra that you have that these people are trying to steal from, I'm hearing also your solar plexus attacking your root chakra as well to have you unbalanced. This is all rejected. And all it does is cause agony and suffering for these people. Look, they're in fear. Because some of these people are doing SEX magic and shit like that, and it's just not working. There's a lot of anxiety here, not being able to get in your head. How are you gonna try to throw magic at somebody who's literally like a walking fucking, like walking magic? Like a walking fucking Pegasus or a walking unicorn in the flesh, in like human form. Because whoever you are, the growth is just unstoppable. And they can be pissed. The more evil eye they send, I don't know if they realize it. Not only does it reflect back to them, but it just illuminates that they're in your energy. And it brings to light like who's attacking you. And what they're attacking. Because whoever you are, you're so uncomfortable in yourself that whenever something's going wrong, you know exactly where they're trying to weaken you. That's why the game's over. It's because then whoever you are, you're just moving to work harder in that area where things aren't flowing. That's what I'm literally seeing. It's like you just sit there with a smile on your face and you're like, okay, for an example, you're like, okay, my money's fucked up. So these people are attacking my sacral chakra, they're attacking my heart chakra, or they're attacking my root chakra, or they're attacking all three. And you're like, here, let me make some moves to do some healing, to meditate, some protection, whatever it is you may do to get myself back on track. See, look at how I said money. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. And then it's like you come in and put a stop to it. You come in and put a stop to that shit and clear it right out. Because you know what? When it's not a mystery, it's not that hard to deal with. When you know what the source of the problem is or what people are attacking, it makes it a little bit easier every single freaking time. Because then you can isolate the problem and you have confidence in your energy. That's the best thing about whoever you are right now. It's just like some of you are getting these messages in dreams. Like some of you are getting them while you're meditating. Some of you, it's literally just coming to you, period. And whoever you are, like, I'm proud of you. Like, you're comfortable enough in yourself. And you love yourself enough to know when, where, and why things are imbalanced. Look at that. That's a lot of trust right there. As I just said, trust. That's crazy. Because you're always going to be given warning signals when somebody's trying to put a negative cloud over your ass, period. And I feel like you literally have these people like in physical pain because they can't figure out how to block your intuition. Like you just won't surrender. Whoever you are, you just won't fucking give up. And I feel like that's because you have faith that's just unbreakable. And you got to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you start thinking negative things about God, or you start losing your faith, understand that that's these people trying to get in your head and fuck with your mind. Truly. Especially like losing faith in yourself. Don't ever lose faith in yourself. You got you this far. You got you this far. So just know that you can get as far as you're willing to take yourself. That's weird. Look at that. Imprisoned in the reverse was not even supposed to be in this deck. Yeah, just block them. Those assholes do that all the time. I have like 50 million fake accounts of me. It's crazy. It is insane. Sorry about that. I hate when they do that. They do that to try to fuck up my business. And to try to steal clients and shit like that. Yeah, whoever you are, continue to be confident that like you're on the right path. Because that's what you're being told at this time. Right toward this harvest and justice as well. And let this be your motivation too. They're like, okay, so you don't see this harvest right now. You may not see things coming into fruition right now, but you've got to look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is looking past all of the conflict here and knowing that at the end of it, like, you are going to be successful, whether it be material gain, wish fulfillment, your power back, whatever it may be that you're feeling like you want. Just know that, like, see, I'm telling you, let it motivate you that you're going to get that as long as you are working. Because some people sit there and they're like, they'll ask me like, okay, well, why aren't things working for me? Or why do I need to protect myself when God's protecting me? And the thing about it is, I do want to urge to everybody that, like, God can only protect so much. Things can only work out for you so much if you're not working for yourself. We have to put in that work. We have to put in work to be successful for whatever it is that we want to do. Like, you can't just sit on your ass. Like, those people that say that they sit on their ass and manifest millions, they're fucking liars. I don't even care. You have to put in work in some way, shape, or form to prove that you want it, to show that you want something like that. Work toward it, and God will help and do the rest. And that's the same as protection. Like, God and your angels and ancestors can only protect you so much if you are not protecting yourself. Like, if you are not taking steps to protect yourself in the 3D. Because I feel like there's so many people right now that have this fake shit. They're like chosen ones, quit your job, and all this other freaking crap. Because I've been seeing a lot of those videos. Quit your job, chosen ones. We're not supposed to be working. Okay, well then tell these people what they're going to do for money. If you're not supposed to be working and you have to work towards success, miss me with that shit. I don't believe any of that. I feel like people that say that are stupid, and then people go and listen to them and lose their jobs, and then they've got nothing to stand on. And it's like, hell no, dude. Hell freaking no. Exactly. Like, effort is everything right now. Yeah, because whoever you are, like, the energy is shifting to more positive energy. This is like getting your strength back. Like, for some of y'all, you could be like working on your health or feeling healthier. And it's like the influences are getting more distant and more distant. As you do these things to improve yourself and improve your life, that's what's bringing in this strength. That's what's bringing in these blessings here. And this positive energy is coming out again. But whoever you are, just know that you are protected. You are truly protected from whatever this misery bullshit that these people are trying to send you. Like, they're trying to have you fall down the karmic ladder or some shit, and that's not happening. You're not even on the ladder. It's actually doing the opposite. Look at what they're trying to do to you, and you're like, this is being miserable. This is being happy. Because it's your life. These people can't force you to do shit. Because about the time they keep trying to force you to do shit, everything falls down in their life. Then they don't have any breakthroughs, and they end up losing their freedom. But secrets are coming out regardless. A lot of these people in the background, like, they're going to end up going to jail or hell anyway. The victory is the divine being's victory. Regardless of what people think. It's not if it's coming in, it's when it comes in. It is when it's coming in for people. Yeah, because look at this. That's what you're attracting. By doing what you're doing and putting in that work, that positive attitude, thank you so much. You're attracting open doors. Thank you. And you've been asking your aunts. I just literally heard a train horn right now. Telling you, like Judgment Day, you're asking your ancestors to clear these people out of your energy. They're listening. Remember, and I keep wanting to tell you guys, when you pray to your ancestors and your angels, oh my God, tell them that you allow them to intervene in your life to help you. If you do not allow them to intervene in your life, your prayers they just go over the head. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to allow them to help you. You have to give permission. Yeah, whoever you are, whether you know it or not, you're tapping into the universe's abundance here. Especially by like this taking care of yourself and finding this new perspective here. Look, these keep coming out together. I'm telling you, in almost every reading, and that is freaking crazy. That is crazy. Bouquet of blessings and wishing well. Could be small things trickling in here and there. They're just going to get bigger and bigger for you. Look at how, holy shit. Look at how this says little things. I'm telling you. As you go forward, it's like things are going to get better and better. You have many magical surprises that you haven't even encountered yet, unwrapped yet, that you don't even see coming. And time is running out for these people. All these dumbasses that keep messing with you guys, time is running out. They barely got a leg to fucking stand on with anything. With any of it. What angel messages do we have here? For some of y'all, you got new love coming in, okay? In the future. If you don't want love, that is okay. This is for the people that actually want to be in a relationship. Okay? For those of you that actually want to be in a relationship, you got new love coming in. You got Archangel Michael coming out of the deck. Okay? Helping lead you towards your divine purpose. Have faith, because there's positive things on the horizon that you don't see yet. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. That's exactly what I've been talking about. Exactly what I've been talking about. So that's just another confirmation. Look at that. Your ancestors over here helping you bring in a victory. Especially when it comes to this crown chakra bullshit. Your desire is coming into fruition. Keep up the good work. You got your ancestors right here. Helping you bring in this victory. Helping you reach for the stars. You got the angel of abundance coming out. And abundance means many different things. Love, energy, happiness, money, peace, and the worst is over. Call on your angels and your ancestors for comfort, for guidance, for help whenever you need them. Ooh, I almost dropped that whole deck. Y'all, somebody tried to clap back at me the other day and they were like, because I said in one of my readings, I was all, damn, I almost dropped the deck. And this person was like, then put a cloth down, you fucking idiot, or something like that. And I laughed so hard because if y'all could see my table, there actually is a cloth on it. And I was like, that doesn't help for when I have the cards in my hand and they're trying to drop you dipshit. But I just thought it was like the funniest fucking clap back because I was like, damn, bitch, you can't find anything cool to like roast me about. So you're gonna like talk shit about my table. You're gonna talk shit about me dropping cards. Like, that's crazy as hell. I thought that was the funniest freaking shit ever. I was like, y'all are just looking for something to shit talk about. You fucking weirdos. But that is what I got for you guys. That is what I got for you guys tonight. Okay. I know I haven't had people doing like the $8 questions lately, so I'm not gonna do that tonight either. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you to those of y'all that like, share, donate to my channel. Y'all help me keep going on here and keep me staying up here, okay? Make sure y'all are keeping yourself prayed up. Make sure you guys are keeping up on that protection, all right? And thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. I'm working on doing those, I still have to do earth, fire, and water. So I'm gonna push those out too. But yeah, hopefully I'll get one of those out tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.